Welcome back my fellow ninjas, and today we're going to be looking at what are probably the 10 most important status effects you need to understand when playing Ark Survival Evolved. So I hope you guys enjoyed this guide, and thank you very much for watching, and with that all being said, let's get right into the video! The first status effect we're looking at is Injured. You'll get this status effect when your health falls below 30, and what it does is it prevents you from jumping and running. In order to recover from this effect, you must regenerate the health. The quickest way to do this is to actually have a medical brew. As soon as you have it, you will then quickly get 40 points of health over 5 seconds. As you can see here, I'm regenerating health like there is no tomorrow. And then you'll be able to run and sprint from that. Moving on. The next status effect we're looking at is Starving. You'll get this when you run out of food in the game. And what happens is it'll make you lose 1 HP every 5 seconds, as well as your torpidity will start to rise. And on top of that, anything that gives you torpidity, so like snake bites or someone shoots you with a Tranco, they will have a greater torpidity effect against you. And of course, the main way to counter this is to actually eat food. So yeah, make sure you eat some food. The next status effect we'll be looking at is Dehydrated. You'll get this status effect similar to the Starving effect when you run out of water. This will make you lose 1 HP every 5 seconds. On top of that, it has the same effect with the torpidity. It will slowly rise, and anything that will give you torpidity has a greater effect on you than what it normally would. It will also prevent your stamina from regenerating as well, which is quite interesting. And of course, the main way to counter this is to keep like some water in you, so like a water jar or a canteen, or simply just go in the lake and press Y, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're set to go. The next status effect we are looking at is Encumbered/Full. You'll get this status effect when you have exceeded your weight or about to. When you get to 85% of your weight, the full effect will appear, and this effect will prevent you from running, jumping, and on top of that, it will also reduce your speed by the amount you have on you. And furthermore, when you hit the max rank of it, then you won't be able to move or do anything at all. So, for example, let's say you get up to 90% of your capacity weight. Then your speed will be reduced by 90%. Also note that your weight adds to that of your dino. So if your dino's already got a lot on it, and then you've got a lot on it, it's going to add together. So for example, here I'm on my Rex, and my Rex can't move because his weight is the same of that of my weight. Oh, sorry, his weight's over encumbered like my weight. So you won't be going anywhere. To prevent this from happening, you want to spec into weight, or carry a weight reducing dino, say like a Jerboa, which has the ability to reduce certain objects by a certain amount of weight. So I think wood's like half or whatever. So that's something you can do. Now, the other effect that you can get, which is just like Encumbered, but it's another version of it. It's called Full, and it's represented by a black symbol. So what you're going to do, as you can see now, it's just appeared on the screen. This effect will appear when you have filled up all of your slots. So you and dinos only have 300 item slots. As you can see here, mine all filled up with oil pumps. I've hit the max, 300, well, I've got some stone as well. You got 300 slots. The moment you hit that, you are full. So that will prevent you from adding anything into your inventory. It will prevent you from crafting until you lose the stuff. So what you've got to do to quickly counter that is simply throw out a couple things, and there you go, the full effect is gone, and then you can go on your merry way. The next status effect we're looking at is Explorer Note Found. This status effect will occur when you find an Explorer Note. And this effect will give you double XP for the duration of the effect. Now, one note lasts for about 10 minutes. It is recommended, though, while you have this, to be on a dino, because if you're on a dino, then both you and the dino will get double XP for the duration of this effect. So long, of course, you are riding the dino, because if you're not riding, then it won't apply. But that all being said, let's move on to the next one. The next status effect we are looking at is Suffocating. You'll get this status effect when you run out of oxygen underwater, and this effect will make you rapidly lose health, as you can see here. And the only way to counter this is to actually use a tech helmet or a scuba tank or one of the various curries or brews in the game. The next status effect we'll be looking at is Imprinted. This status effect will occur for whoever imprinted on the dino at birth. Once the creature has reached full maturity and rideable, then whoever imprinted on it will get this effect. To get the full benefit of this effect, you must imprint on the dino from birth and then care for it all the way up to 100% imprint. So that would be from baby to adulthood. Once it is at 100% imprint, the dino will get a 30% decrease to damage it receives, and it will get a 30% increase in the damage it deals to others. The next status effect we'll be looking at is knockout. You'll get this status effect when, say, a snake is hitting you with its trank, or someone hits you with knockout darts. And basically what this does is you can't move, obviously, your food and water will slowly decrease, you can't open your inventory, and your torpidity will slowly start to drain unless you're near the creature or the player that infected you, and they keep reapplying the effect to you. Apart from that, you're also not allowed to look at your inventory or do anything. All you can do is just look like this. So yeah, this is the knockout effect. And now moving on. The next status effect we are looking at is called Winded. You will get this status effect when you run out of stamina. So you won't be able to jump, you won't be able to run, and your movement speed is much slower. To counter this, you need to stop moving to regain your stamina. Or if you're on the move and you can't really stop, say you've been run by a raptor, you can have some of these energy brews, which actually help regenerate your stamina. They give you about 40 stamina over 5 seconds. But it's probably best to sit still and get to regenerate. On top of that though, if you are winded and you say punch a tree or you attack a dino while you're exhausted, it will slowly start to raise your torpidity and can also knock you unconscious. The final status effect or status effects that we will be talking about is the temperature ones. Now I've already done a full in-depth guide to these guys already, so that separate video will be in the link in the description below, so make sure you go check that out. Here's a quick summary of them, of course, on the screen already, so you get a brief idea what they are. But that concludes the video, guys. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope this video has helped you understand the 10 main status effects in Ark that you need to know and understand. There will be more videos dealing with the other status effects in-depth guides that are going to be coming next week, and it's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to finish it because it's just great. I'm loving this series so far. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. If you have any questions or comments or feedback, or you want to post a video idea my way, or hang out, play video games together, hit me down in the comment section below, guys. I would love to hang out with you, to play games with you, and yeah, I can't wait for the other content to come. Thank you again for following. You're all awesome, and I will see you guys next week with more content. Take care, everyone.